the ocean can look calm, silent, endless, and still. But beneath that quiet surface, something powerful can stir. Deep under the sea, the earth shifts. In a single moment, a massive force is set free. The water moves, slow at first, then faster, until it becomes a rushing wave that races toward land. Towns, roads, and lives lie in its path. This is the story of tsunamis. How they begin, how they strike, and why their impact can change everything in minutes. A tsunami begins when something big disturbs a large amount of water in the ocean. Most of the time, this is caused by an undersea earthquake. When two tectonic plates deep under the sea move suddenly, one part of the seafloor lifts or sinks. This sudden movement pushes the water above it, creating waves that start to travel outward in all directions. At first, out in the open ocean, these waves are not huge. They may only be a few centimeters high. Ships at sea may not even feel them, but they move very fast, sometimes faster than a jet plane. These waves carry massive energy. As they travel toward land, the ocean becomes shallower, the waves slow down, but they grow taller and taller. What was once a small wave in deep water becomes a rising wall of water near the shore. Tsunamis can be caused by other things too. Underwater volcanic eruptions, like the one in Tonga in 2022, can send shockwaves through the sea. Large landslides, either on land or underwater, can suddenly push water and create massive waves. Even large chunks of ice falling into the sea from melting glaciers can create smaller tsunami-like waves in certain places. One of the largest waves ever recorded did not come from an earthquake. In 1958, in Alaska's Lituya Bay, a massive rockfall triggered by an earthquake created a wave that reached over 500 meters high. It stripped trees from the surrounding hills. This kind of wave is called a mega tsunami. It's extremely rare, but it shows the power of water when nature moves suddenly. In 2004, one of the deadliest tsunamis in modern history struck the Indian Ocean. A 9.1 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Sumatra caused waves that killed over 230,000 people across 14 countries. Whole families were swept away. Cities were flattened. It was one of the worst natural disasters the world has ever seen. Survivors spoke of how the sea suddenly pulled back, exposing the ocean floor, and then came rushing back with a deafening roar. In 2011, Japan was hit by another powerful tsunami. An earthquake off its northeast coast triggered waves that reached heights of 40 meters in some areas. The water destroyed buildings, roads, and power plants. The tsunami also caused a serious nuclear accident at the Fukushima plant. This event showed how even a country well prepared for tsunamis could suffer massive loss when the force is that great. Sometimes, there are signs before a tsunami arrives. In many past events, people noticed the sea pulling back far from the shore. In some places, animals began acting strangely before the water came. Elephants moved inland. Dogs refused to go to the beach, and birds flew away quickly. Scientists believe some animals can sense vibrations or low sounds that humans cannot hear. These natural signs can give people a few seconds or minutes to escape, but not always. Today, we use modern technology to detect tsunamis. Special ocean buoys and deep-sea sensors can detect sudden movements in the water. Satellites and early warning systems send alerts to coastal areas. In some countries, sirens are used to warn people to move to higher ground. These systems have saved many lives, but they are not perfect. Sometimes, tsunamis arrive with no warning at all. Tsunamis are not just waves crashing like in the movies. In real life, they often look like fast rising floods. The water doesn't just come once. It can rush in and out many times, each wave causing more damage. Sometimes the second or third wave is even bigger than the first, and tsunamis can last for hours. The danger doesn't end when the first wave hits. The Pacific Ocean is the most active region for tsunamis because it surrounds the Ring of Fire, a zone full of earthquakes and volcanoes. Countries like Japan, Indonesia, Chile, and the Philippines are used to facing tsunami threats. But tsunamis have also happened in the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, and even parts of the Indian Ocean. No ocean-connected place is completely safe. Tsunamis also leave a long-lasting impact. They destroy homes, roads, schools, and hospitals. They take lives and separate families. After the water goes back, the land is often covered with mud, debris, and salt water. It can take years to rebuild. In some cases, the coastline itself changes shape. Rivers may shift, new lakes may form, and islands may even appear or disappear. In recent years, scientists have been studying ancient tsunamis. By looking at layers of sand buried deep in the land, they can learn when tsunamis happened in the past. Some of these ancient waves were larger than anything we've seen in recent times. These records help scientists understand how often tsunamis happen and which areas are most at risk. As our world changes, some scientists are also thinking about how climate change might connect to tsunami risk. While climate change does not cause tsunamis directly, it melts glaciers and changes landscapes. This could lead to more landslides into oceans or lakes, especially in cold regions. Rising sea levels also mean that even smaller tsunamis could reach further inland in the future. There is still much we don't know about tsunamis, but we do know this: they are one of the most powerful forces in nature. And that was the story of tsunamis. Waves that begin with a whisper, but leave behind an echo that lasts forever. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Nature's Diary for more amazing stories of our world. See you next time.